The smell, it's not pleasing at all. Hi guys, so here we are. Today is day 8 of our stay-at-home order here in California. Day 15 of quarantine for my kids. I feel so bad for them. I know that they're going stir crazy, but I'm doing everything I can to keep them kind of entertained and keep them moving and keep their brains going. But it's been rough. It's been really rough. So just a few weeks before I went on my New York trip, my boss had went to Argentina. Every time he goes on a trip somewhere, he brings something back for us. So this trip, he brought back to us some chocolates. Havana, I'm not really sure. I know there's chocolate in there, but I don't know what else. So we're gonna try this today. And then he also brought back these. I'm not sure what this is called. By the way, this is not a tutorial. This is a first impression video. I have watched things and read things online to try to learn how to like properly prepare this. So I'm gonna do the best I can, but this is just like giving my first impression. I do know that this is called a bombilla. We have some, I don't have the full package because he just brought like a big sack. Think of like a sack of flour or sugar. It came in something like that. So I just put some in a baggie, but these are the leaves. We are going to be preparing yerba mate. I guess these leaves are the yerba, and then when you make the tea, it's called mate. So this is kind of a traditional style cup that they use in Argentina. What they do is hollow out a gourd. So this is actually a hollowed gourd, and then they like turn it into a little cup with a metal straw. And then as you can see, there's little slits here. There's not an actual like open end, there's just the slits. So this acts like a filter because we're going to be putting these leaves directly into the cup. There's nothing, they're just going to be loose. So it's not like in a sack like we usually here in America use tea bags. There's none of that. So from what I understand, this yerba mate or mate is a traditional drink in South America. So I guess it's not just Argentina, so like all South America countries. And they kind of sip on it all day. So like here we do coffee or tea. There in South America, they sip on mate. And he was telling us that like it's everywhere. People carry their little cups everywhere, like walking down the street. And he said there were people with like wagons and they have thermoses where they just refill their cups and they sip on it all day. It's like a social thing. They do it first thing when they wake up and they sip on it all day. The first thing I'm going to do is scoop all of these leaves into this cup. I'm sure they don't call it a cup. I don't know what the traditional name for that is. I do know that this is going to get pretty messy. And you use quite a bit of leaves because this is sipped on all day long. I think 1 cup of leaves lasts all day. You just kind of refill with water as needed. So I'm going to put the whole thing in there. And from what I understand, this is like pretty highly caffeinated. And I have seen in grocery stores like energy drinks that are supposed to be made out of mate. I've had one before. It was actually quite good, but I doubt that this real deal stuff tastes anything like that sugary carbonated drink that I tried. So I guess you're supposed to put like 2/3 full of the loose leaves. I think I have about half, so that's gonna have to do. So some people like shake it or roll it. You want to just make sure that all your leaves are on one side like that. And then the next thing you do is you pour a little bit of cold water in it, and they say to create a wall of what? I don't know. I'm assuming to just kind of like moisten the leaves so they stay put. I don't know. We're just gonna have to see. So this water did come straight from the fridge. So I'm gonna just pour a little bit in there. I don't see anything happening, but it looks kind of like a swamp in there as of now. Oh, shit. I do that a lot. Spill stuff. I don't think that anything's like really sticking. It may need a minute or two. Yeah, it's stiffening up. I guess you got to have a little patience with this. Okay, I see. Yeah, it's kind of like sticking. It's becoming more solid in place, not wanting to like move around as easily. I'm gonna go ahead and pour the hot water. So you're not supposed to use boiling water. It's supposed to be, my dog is crying. It's supposed to be like just before a boil. So before I started filming, I did boil water. So it's been sitting here for a few minutes. So right now it's really hot, but not boiling anymore. I just use a kettle to get that water hot. Just gonna pour this in. Okay, so yeah, the leaves do kind of, oh shoot, I forgot to put my thing in there first. I think I was supposed to put this in there first so that I don't get any leaves in it. Oh well, it is what it is. So now we let this sit and steep for a little bit. So while that's doing its thing, I'm gonna go ahead and try the chocolate. So this has been sitting in my cupboard for a couple weeks, and it looks like somebody curious went in and opened it. I'm gonna blame that on one of the boys, but it's still fine. So to me, it looks like a moon pie. You all know the moon pies where it's like a cookie, like a graham cracker cookie with a marshmallow inside and then covered in chocolate, just like this. I have no idea what's inside, so I'm gonna go ahead and give it a try. That's exactly what it is. It's like a moon pie, but there's caramel in it. This is really good. I like it. I brought a whole box, and some of them were white chocolate. I think there's more at the office. I'm gonna have to grab more of these. The inside, like, it's not like a, is it caramel? It's not one of those like gooey, stringy caramels. It's kind of like a, it breaks up more easy. I like it. I'm gonna hide that. I don't want anybody else to eat the rest of it. So yeah, okay. I'm gonna take a sip of this water just to kind of like cleanse my palate before I try the tea. I would say though that this is quite large for one serving. I think 2 or 3 bites like I took is plenty for me for a sitting, but I'm definitely hiding that so I can eat the rest of it later. So I think this is ready. I'm gonna go ahead and take a sip. A lot of people said that the mate is like bitter or strong. I don't think I'm gonna have a problem with it because I always drink my coffee black. My teas, I don't sweeten them. Like even oatmeal, I don't put any sugar in it. So I don't think it's gonna bother me any. Oof. It's pretty damn bitter. The Bombilla, the filter straw, I think is doing an excellent job because you guys saw all those loose leaves. I didn't get any chunks of anything. Oh, okay, that last one was like super strong. Maybe you're supposed to like take a sip and then give it like 10 or 12 minutes and then take another sip. I wouldn't suggest that you like guzzle this down. Whew. The smell, it's not pleasing at all. And why? Why would people want to drink this all day when you can have like coffee? So, meanwhile, guys, it's been like 10 minutes since I took that first initial sip. It's gotten stronger and by like a lot. I don't know about this.
Mm.
I almost wish that I wouldn't have put as many leaves, but that's what you're supposed to do. I want it. It's one of those things like I want it, but whew, I think I grew some hair on my chest. I need to go make sure. I might need to go shave. Gross. It makes my tongue feel weird too. I hope that's not permanent damage on there. Why? Why do I keep doing it? Do I like it? Do I hate it? I don't know. I think I hate it. I wanted to like it so bad. I really did. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope to see you back soon. Bye.